moment of just quietness before God, God spoke to me, said, "You will minister the Word of God on television." It was October 1979. We thought we had this great set that we made. I had somebody build it, one of the guys in church. It was just horrible. This paneling that was the same color as our skin behind us and these fake plastic flowers. And it was embarrassing, but it was a start. For 5 years, the only one that watched us was God. And I think God, he looks at faithfulness in the small things, and I just did it because he told us to do it.
Now, we send out a half-an-hour program to, right now it's about 35 to 40 networks and channels around the world. And they each have their own requirements that we have to adapt to, so we make a lot of different versions. And then we also, in that process, translate it, dub it into other languages.
Jesús se puso de pie y exclamó.
و از خانواده ما محافظت میکنه.
Diese Aussage passte sicherlich in Hoseas Zeit.
Most of what we do is around the world on outlets and in regions where they don't have a Christian witness.
The television broadcast is a missionary. We're sending a missionary out, often to places we could not go. I mean, it can go into a hotel room, into the privacy of someone's home, into a prison. It can go in and meet people right at the point of their need.
I think it's sacred that God allows me to do something that can help people's faith go up to God. For me to get up and preach for 45 minutes, there's probably a minimum of 45 hours, that went into that, just writing my thoughts down, rewriting them, thinking about it, reading the scriptures over, pondering them, praying.
I know what God has done, like giving that message through Pastor to us as a congregation. I think what a shame if that awesome, life-changing message just stops there.
I travel and I do meetings in conjunction with the television. I see, and it's not an exaggeration, tens of thousands of people that have come to Christ, and that's just in the meetings we've done where we've invited them to come from the television.
The global television ministry, it's pretty complex. All the steps, all the people involved, the third parties involved, the networks.
It does take a whole team. I'm the face that's up there, but it's actually, it doesn't work without everybody else. I think we need to do the best we can with what we have. After creation, God saw everything that he did, and he didn't just say it was good, he said it was very good. What we do, it just needs to be done excellently. That translates into the equipment that we need to have and being up to date with the current technologies, not always being sort of behind the 8 ball and trying to catch up, but actually being ahead of the curve if we can be. I think those things are important because we're trying to reach souls.
It's such a expression of generosity. What God has gifted us with here at Cottonwood through pastors teaching and preaching, that we can give it out.
People that, that invest in it and partner with us, they actually make it possible to do what we're doing. And all of the fruit, all those souls that are changed, that's all fruit that goes to their account.
We're doing our part to send it out there, and then God can take that effort and do so many miraculous things with it.
If you look at it just from a dollars and cents, standpoint, it's like, what are you doing? It's a very expensive endeavor, but I think you really can't put a value on a human soul.